Welcome everyone. Today I have the Goblin Queen from the Marvel Legends X-Men 97 Wave 2 Retro line. And as you can see, this is another awesome looking figure from the wave. So for a quick bio, Madelyne Pryor, aka Goblin Queen, was created by Mr. Sinister from Jean Grey's DNA. She is basically a clone of Jean and has some powers very similar to Jean's, which are telekinesis and telepathy. And the purpose of creating Madelyne was because Mr. Sinister's ultimate goal was to create a mutant of exponential power. Later, Madelyne would eventually transition into the supervillain we know as the Goblin Queen. She has a vast amount of power, such as sorcery power, telekinesis, telepathy, and the ability to summon various goblins and evil entities. Here's more of an up-close view, and you can see that the carded packaging looks good. There's an image of her on the right, and at the top are images of both the X-Men and Magneto. Here at the back is a product image of the figure, and there's also images of all 6 characters in the wave. Alright, here's the Goblin Queen. The head sculpt looks amazing. The reddish-orange hair looks phenomenal, and I also like the waviness of the hair in various areas. The facial expression is almost a slight smile, but with a sinister component to it. And the skin tone kind of has a rosy tone to it. Overall, it looks cool, and the paint job is very good. Her lipstick is a dark purple, which complements the dark attire. As for the eyes, they have an intense, firm look. Overall, a really nice looking head sculpt. In regard to her suit, it looks very nice. There's a red and yellow pendant that is clasped onto the cape and looks very good. The torso piece of the suit is nicely designed, and you can see the 3 vertical lines on it, which add even more detail. The sleeves are nicely detailed, and the triangular sleeve piece that's painted on top of each hand looks good. The fingernails are painted black. In addition, the pants look good, and the diagonal patches on the upper part of the pants have a charcoal gray color. Also, the high heels are nicely sculpted. Now, as we turn our attention to the cape, we can see that it looks amazing in terms of the sculpting and paint job. In terms of the color scheme, the inner portion of the cape has a crimson red color almost, while the outer part is black. In addition, the sculpting detail on the cape is phenomenal, as you can see from the huge folds in it. In terms of pliability, it's pretty flexible on the edges, but somewhat rigid in the middle. Overall, the entire outfit looks amazing. And another cool thing about the suit is that it's painted in a way that kind of gives it a leather appearance. So here's Baby Cable, and he looks amazing. I mean, the amount of detail on the face sculpt is very good. And on the yellow blanket, you can see X symbols. Really nice. Then here are 2 translucent power effects for the Goblin Queen. And here are 2 fisted hands. Here's the Goblin Queen with her son Cable, and she also has a green power effect equipped on her right forearm. Here she is with both power effects. Then here's a look at the figure with the 2 alternate hands. And here's another view of the figure. Here's a look at the articulation. She's not able to look up due to the flowing hair. She looks down that far. Her head can tilt a little. And she can look from side to side this much. The arms raise up all the way. Full arm rotation. Bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, and a wrist swivel with a hinge. At the diaphragm joint, she can tilt. She leans forward only this far, which is very little, and she bends back this far. The legs extend out to the sides this much. They kick out forward all the way, and they go back this far, which is not that far. Thigh swivel, double jointed knees, and the lower legs go back all the way. The foot goes up quite far. It goes down really far. Ankle pivot. So to conclude, the Goblin Queen looks phenomenal. This is definitely the figure that we all needed, as it's a nice addition to the Marvel Legends line. Overall, the figure has many amazing features, such as the excellent hair sculpt, the rosy paint job on the skin, and the excellent suit, which has a leather appearance. Overall, this figure looks top-notch in so many ways. In addition, Baby Cable looks very good, as do the Goblin Queen accessories. Regarding the articulation, it's good, but it's limited in some areas, mainly the head sculpt, but that's expected due to the flowing hair. Overall, another excellent figure in this wave. Thanks for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this review, and please leave a like and subscribe.